one seed at a time, one step closer to God. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Zara. I'm a little seed walking through this faith journey with you. Have you ever gone through seasons where you felt like you couldn't keep going anymore? Like you were too tired to move forward? But for so many reasons, you also couldn't give up, just stuck somewhere in the middle. Many years ago, I received a calling from God. I had experienced so many beautiful moments with Him before. I trusted Him deeply. So I stepped onto the path He called me to walk without hesitation. But this journey didn't go the way I expected. There were many times I wondered if I had heard God wrong. And when things became even harder, I started questioning myself. I wondered if maybe my sins had separated me from God. I kept repenting over things from years ago, hoping something would finally change. But the situation still didn't break through. Whenever life became too heavy, whenever the pressure felt bigger than what I could carry, I would cry out loudly in prayer. And honestly, I didn't always get answers. Most of the time, God felt silent. But somehow, after those moments with Him, I would always receive just enough strength and hope to keep going a little longer. And many times He encouraged me through His word, "Let perseverance finish its work." Passing through the valley of weeping, it becomes a place of springs. The farmer waits patiently for the autumn and spring rains. At the proper time, there will be a harvest. Honestly, I don't know how I would have survived those difficult seasons without God's word holding me together. And through this journey, I began to know God in a deeper way, not only as a loving Father, but also as a Father who disciplines with love. Sometimes I think about how many times I cried before Him, got angry at Him, argued with Him, even tried to bargain with Him. Yet He still didn't simply give me everything I wanted, because He was teaching me His heart. What kind of love, what kind of patience is able to endure all of that and still refuse to give up on someone? If I only looked at my circumstances, I probably would have fallen into despair a long time ago. It would have seemed like nothing was changing, no breakthrough, no visible results. But little by little, through every cry and every difficult season, even though my circumstances didn't change immediately, I noticed something else changing. My life was becoming more rooted in God, more dependent on Him, more anchored in Him. And one day, I felt God speak this to my heart: "Your life is what I am building." That was when I finally understood, to God, the condition of our souls is far more precious than the external things we chase after. He truly works all things together for our good, so that we may carry the life of Jesus within us, a life that remains unshaken even in the middle of storms. It reminds me of Noah building the ark. For years, there was no rain, but when the time came, the work God had been building through him was finally revealed. And I think our lives are often like that too. Maybe right now, your situation still feels difficult. Maybe nothing around you seems to be changing. But God is preparing and building your life in ways you cannot yet see. And when the time comes, His work in you will be revealed. A ship stranded on the shore will lose hope if it no longer believes the waves will ever carry it back to sea. But if it still has hope, it will continue preparing itself for the day the waters rise again. Dear friend, don't give up on your dreams just because your circumstances haven't changed yet. As you continue preparing yourself according to God's will, He can turn the valley of weeping into a place of springs, compared to eternity. Our lives on earth are so short. God prepares us with an eternal perspective. His training for your life is personal, tailor-made. This is not a road we can walk through with our own strength alone. We have to admit our weakness. We have to admit how deeply we need Him. And that can become the foundation of our relationship with Him every single day. He will lead you step by step out of the wilderness and into a place of abundance, because He promised He would never leave you nor forsake you. He is your Father. He loves you, and His love for you never changes. If you're also walking through this journey of faith, feel free to like and subscribe.